So tell me about the friend zone.
Oh yeah, the friend zone, the dreaded friend zone. I think it's complicated for both parties. I think girls often get a bad rap about the friend zone. They're putting boys in the friend zone, but I think sometimes it's mutual, that there's a sort of sense of nobody knows where they stand and nobody knows if they're committing to each other. And I think that's very true in this movie, that, my character Chantry's in a position where she doesn't know what she wants, and that's making her act in an ambivalent way.
Do you think the friend zone can last forever, or does the friendship break up, or do people eventually succumb to their feelings?
I think very rarely do people ever really get together after being in the friend zone. I think most of the time it either ends the friendship or the attraction fades.
Do you think sometimes people really are in love, but the friend zone is kind of a way of keeping the emotions out?
I don't know. I think it depends how you define love. I think sometimes, the attraction, is emblematic of something bigger, and sometimes it's just sex.
What was it?
What's the most romantic thing that's ever happened to you?
I don't know. I think for me now, I've been in my relationship 6 years, and for me, romance is about the little things. Like when he makes me coffee in the morning, stuff like that, where I just feel like he loves me because he takes care of me, and the everyday things feel more important than big gestures now.
How do you create romantic chemistry on screen?
I think, being curious about the other person, being interested in them genuinely. It's easy when you have someone like Dan. He's so smart and funny and kind, and it's just easy to be around him and to be curious about him. Because I think that's really what attraction is really wanting to know everything about that other person, be close to them, smell them, put them in your mouth.
What was it like acting with Dan Radcliffe? What was it actually like working with Dan Radcliffe compared to your preconceptions?
Well, I had met Dan once 4 years before we did this movie, and I had been immediately struck by how smart and funny he was, and sort of his deftness, his wit, and I thought that he might bring that to this part, and he did in spades. I think he's a very charming person and such a hard worker, and there's no smell of the child actor in him.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.